Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. It's Charles here with Rocket Punch. I'm going to do a review of the Tamashii web exclusive Black Getter. This is a Super Robot Chogokin figure. This is the box it comes in. It's just a plain shipping box. It also tells you down here, case may not be exchanged due to damage or discoloration. Thank you for understanding. So I'm assuming a lot of collectors are bummed out when this is messed up. But fortunately, I got mine in good condition. So we're going to go ahead and open it to see the actual real box. Alright, it's the first time I'm taking it out of the box here. Alright, so it's a black and white box. It's nice and glossy. It's got a beautiful photograph of Black Getter here with the machine guns, even though he's normally known to be holding the tomahawks in a lot of the pictures in anime, but here they do show him with the machine guns, which he does come with. And I'll get into that as we go on later in the review. Here on the back, some more photographs of Black Getter here, and a few poses here with his gimmicks, and then a little photo here with the regular Getter Robo. And what's interesting is you'll see Black Getter here with the tomahawks and Getter 1 with the machine gun. So obviously they're interchangeable, and this is typically how you would see them here, but it's vice versa when it comes to the weapons and buying these. I don't know if that's a little thing that Bandai did for you to get both, but in my case I do own both, so it's not a big deal. Alright, we'll go ahead and open this up here. Pop the tray out. You get the usual instructions here. They're black and white in this case. Alright. Then the tray is just littered with extra little bits and pieces. And of course, Black Getter taking up most of the space on the right side. Now, Black Getter also comes with this beautiful, beautiful cape. I'm usually not down with just sculpted capes, but in this case it is very nice. You get a nice flat red here, like a matte finish, with some slight like darkening, some airbrushing. It's very, very slight, but it does give a great effect. And the back is just a standard plastic shine that it's molded in. To attach that, you just lift this piece here and remove this little bit here, which is kind of hard to just pull out. What I found is stick your nail or something else right at the bottom. You should be able to pop it off. Then grab the cape set here and just pop it right where you plug that out of, and bring this part down. Alright, so Black Getter is basically this guy here, just a modified version. He's been repainted black. He now only sports these spikes on one arm, which are a lot longer, as you can see here, compared to the regular one, which has like little tiny baby cat teeth there. He's got the knee pads, he's got the spikes on his knuckles, and he's also got a guard over his mouth, and he's managed to lose these little spikes under the ears. Now, he does sport the same articulation as a regular Getter 1, which I just showed you guys. The cape itself will only articulate this way, which is one of the downsides of having a molded cape. And it's not PVC either. It's a hard plastic. Right? So we got the head here on a ball joint. You also have the neck separate, so it does give you sort of like this Egyptian kind of movement here. You have these shoulders that go out. You also get these little shoulder pieces that do go up for extra articulation. You can see the shoulder design there. You have a bicep swivel. You also have the elbow here, which has a small little ratchet going on right there. And it is a double joint. You do get the ratcheted parts here and also this extension. You also get the fist here on a ball joint. You do have the upper chest here. You also get the actual waist to do some ab crunches. And we do get to the hips here, which have metal joints. And you can see the mechanism as I go this way. You'll see it pop down from behind his butt there, just to give you a decent amount of articulation. But you want to be careful here because it does make it prime for scuffing. And if we move down to the feet, you do have the joints in there, which are metal, all right, which do allow a good amount of articulation and angling of the feet. Now, something a lot of people did dislike is the waist design, which kind of squeezes in there. Not so much that, it's this little gold piece here, which is just floating in there, and you can kind of see the mechanism right there, the metal mechanism in the waist. In case you were wondering, the elbows do detach here, almost like a rocket punch. For those of you that were wondering, that way you can interchange with all the other Super Robot Chogokins that have this feature, like this for example. So we're going to move on to the accessories, and this actually isn't technically an accessory. You're supposed to put it on beforehand. Here it is, which is this little scarf piece, which we're going to get on there right now, just to give them the correct look here. All I did was pop that off, then pop it back on. Now we got the proper look for him here. He's also got this replacement belly piece here, which has the Getter beam effect, which you just plug into that. He's also got the extended spikes, and they don't seem to be PVC. You can see it's actually digging right into my finger, so they are very sharp. Then of course he's got the extra hands. So we got the groping hands here, which are just like grabbing like that. Then we have the relaxed hands. By the way, the sculpting on these is absolutely wonderful. And then we have the weapon holding hands here, which we're going to attach. All right, and that's very easy. All you do is pop off the fists here, replace them. And we're going to go ahead and attach the belly here. You might need nails for this. You got to put your finger right on the side. It pops off rather easily. I thought I was going to have a little bit of a time here. All right, so that pops off. You just replace it with this bad boy here. I think in this case, this is good the way this moves out of the way. It just helps you put it in a little easier. So you can see he's got the belly effect there. But to use this, unfortunately, you have to take this back off. All right, so we'll pop that off. Then you got to pop out this little pink piece that's in there. And then replace it with this. And it's kind of keyed on there so you don't put it in the wrong way. And then reattach again. And there you have the getter beam effect. Then of course you want to check out the guns. Unfortunately I don't have the tomahawks here with my regular Super Robot Chogokin Getter 1. So we're just going to have to check out the guns here, alright? So this is what it comes with, and like I said, you normally see these with the regular Getter Robo 1. And they kind of put them in different boxes. They put this with the other one. I don't know if they want you to buy both. I don't know what the case is, but these are cool, so we'll just put them on this guy. Alright, so I got them both attached here, and I do apologize for not having tomahawks. Having the tomahawks would actually make my review better, but why would we want that? So for now, we're just going to check it out with the guns, and of course they look awesome. When does a Getter Robo not look awesome with his awesome machine guns? What I want to do now is compare him to my favorite Black Getter of all, which is the Sentinel Black Getter, which was near impossible to get for a lot of people. But that's how they compare together. And then we'll just put this guy here again, which is the regular Super Robot Chogokin. And for my Transformers viewers, here he is with skids. Just so you guys don't feel cheated, here he is with the other two different kind of hands, the little gropey one and the relaxed hand. And then let's check him out with these spikes. You definitely want to be careful with these spikes because they are sharp, especially when you're going to put them in. They don't stab you in the hand there. But check that out, guys. That's awesome. Now, I don't own the Tamashii stand, but if you have one, you can plug this to it right back here, and there's a little spot right on his butt where you would plug this in, just like so, and attach them to the stand. I think a lot of you are wondering where the metal at, so we are going to talk about that for a second. Even though this is a Chogokin, it's not like the other ones where they're just metal everywhere. This is either in very, very strategic areas, like for example, you know, the joints, just to make them nice and solid, and areas to make the figure well balanced, like the lower legs here. So the diecast is right here in the lower legs. You get some in the ankles here, and also in the hips right here, and the waist section. Not the actual waist piece here, but the inside has metal joints. Now, I know a lot of fans have issues with the Super Robot Chogokin Getter mold, but I think this black version really holds its own. It's got excellent paint. It's got the nice matte finish you would expect for this release. It's solidly built, and it looks great displayed with other black Getters or other robots in general. If you're enjoying Getters, guys, there's a link below to take you to BBTS where there's a bunch of other Getter stuff down there you can pick up, even the Sentinel, the regular color version, and the Super Robot Chogokin normal Getter Robo 1. If you're enjoying the videos, guys, and you want to super support me, just click right up here. Otherwise, a sub and a like is awesome. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, guys. You know I'd like to get back to you guys and answer your questions. Until next time, bye-bye.